Hey everyone, it's Warriors NRL Fanatics here. Hope you're all doing well. Before getting into this video, if you are a new viewer to the YouTube channel and you haven't done so already, make sure you do subscribe to the channel. Click that subscribe button down below. It's absolutely free and it shows your support for the content that I do, and it helps the channel in terms of the algorithm as well. And I'd also like to thank those who have recently subscribed to the channel, and also give this video a like as well. Make sure you don't forget to click that thumbs up button on the video and click the bell so you are notified when I upload any new content on the channel next, or when I go live on the channel. Now, the biggest talking point and debate in the Warriors world at the moment has been on what we do when our key players return, our main senior players return. Of course, with Shaun Johnson being back this week, he has been named to play at halfback, with Te Maire Martin go back to the 6 against the Storm on Saturday evening. And we've got the man himself, Roger Tuivasa-Sheck, RTS, also been set to be fit to play for next week's game against the Gold Coast Titans. He has been named in the reserves against the Melbourne Storm this week, but obviously he will not be playing in this game against the Storm, so he'll be back against the Gold Coast Titans. But my biggest question is, for you, the viewers, RTS, Roger Tuivasa-Sheck, where is his best position in the side, and where do you play him next week against the Gold Coast Titans and for the weeks to come? Now, if you look at what Te Maire Martin has been doing, who's been playing great without Shaun Johnson the last couple of weeks, you look at the likes of Adam Pompey, who's been so good in that centre spot with Rocco Berry. Rocco Berry has been our best defensive centre this year. Based on stats, he's been killing it. His kick chase is brilliant as well. So, Roger Tuivasa-Sheck, man, where do you play him? That is my big question to all the viewers, is what do you do with him? Now, we've seen RTS play in the centres this year for the Warriors, and look, it hasn't quite worked out so far for him there. It hasn't. He's had some injuries. He's also had injuries around him. Players also not actually helping around him as well. So it's not just been him that's not been performing in that position. Centre is not his general position. Let's put it straight. He hasn't played there before. He's only had a couple of games there, so it's not been great for him. But it's not all been his fault. So we've also seen him play fullback as well. We've seen him play a bit of fullback when Chance Nicoll-Klokstad's been not playing. We've also seen him play on the wing as well. So for me, at the moment, you can't drop Rocco Berry and you can't drop Adam Pompey. And some people will say, Roger Tuivasa-Sheck straight back in for Adam Pompey. A couple of weeks ago, I probably would have said yes. But right now, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I cannot see a way where the likes of Pompey and Berry should be dropped for RTS. Right. As good as RTS is, he should not be in the centres for Pompey or in the centres for Berry. So that leaves the winger's spot now open. Montoya. Now, at the start of the season, Marcelo Montoya wasn't playing at his best footy, right? I personally thought, when I was watching him this year, throughout the early parts of the rounds, I thought he was really struggling for confidence. His defence was very ordinary. It was ordinary last year too, don't get me wrong too. But his performances at the start of the season were very quiet. But now he's starting to pick up on where he left off last year, when he had a great year last year. So now it's a bit tough. Now, what do you drop Montoya now, based on him playing well the last couple of weeks? It's such a difficult decision. It really is. It's such a tough choice. If you're Andrew Webster, you're Webby, and you're sitting making those selections on Teamless Tuesday, what do you do? What do you do? And I don't think you can really look at dropping an informed Adam Pompey and in-form Rocco Berry. You know? Both of them, for me, right now, I can't drop them from the side altogether. I just can't find a negative in either of those two players right now to say that RTS should be straight in there and drop one of them. I just can't at the moment. So it leaves the winger spot open. It really does. Do you drop Montoya, bring RTS onto the wing? It's a difficult decision. It's really a difficult choice to make. Even for me, I'm trying to find the answers, and I'm still having my doubts what to do with whether to put RTS into the wing or drop a Berry or Pompey, and I don't think you should. I just don't think that either players deserve to be dropped for Roger Tuivasa-Sheck. And at the start of this year, if I was going to pick my 1 to 17, if RTS was injured and comes back, I would have RTS straight back in there. But that's not the case anymore, you know. Look, RTS has to be in the side. There's no reason why he shouldn't be in the 17 altogether. But it is whether he should be on the wing or should he be in the centres. I think he should be on the wing. I think the experiment of him playing in the centres, I think that should be done and dusted. I think it should be over. And I think it should be Berry, Pompey, and I think RTS should be trialled on that wing. And unfortunately, Montoya has been good. Don't get me wrong, he's been good. But I would put RTS over Montoya. But that would be me. So, but that's the way I would go moving forward for the rest of the season. And unfortunately, as good as Montoya's been, sadly, I'm going to have to drop him and put RTS there. But some people might have a different opinion to mine. Some people might say that RTS should be in the centres with Berry, or Pompey and RTS should be the centres. So, for me, I just think him will be suited on that wing. The back five should be Chancellor Klukstad, Dallin Watene-Zelezniak, Berry, Pompey, and RTS wing. That would be my backline moving forward over the next couple of weeks. With RTS fit, of course, back next week. So, I don't know. I just find it tough to, leave RTS out of the 17 altogether. But also, I find it tough that Berry and Pompey should be left out of 17 altogether as well. So, but then again, Montoya, it's tricky. It's just tricky and it's tough on Montoya. Don't get me wrong. It really is. And it's a big bold call that I've made here to put RTS ahead of Montoya over the next couple of weeks. But I think some people may share the same opinion. Some people may share a different opinion to mine. But that's the way I would go, personally. But yeah, look, I wouldn't want to be Webby in this situation. Glad I'm not the coach. Glad I'm not the one selecting the team each week. Glad I'm just a fan giving my opinion. But it can be a good thing. It can be a headache as well at the same time for Webby picking a side from now on. You've got players in form. You've got Pompey. You've got Berry. You've got Montoya. But unfortunately, if RTS is going to get into the side, one of those players will miss out. It's really difficult. Very difficult position for Webby to be in. Wondering what to do with RTS moving forward, and where does he play him? Does he go back to what he's stuck loyal with throughout the start of the season, or does he go with putting him into the wing spot and sticking with a Berry and a Pompey centre combination in that centre spot? But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Shout out to Hold the Ball, who actually gave me this idea of doing this video today for you guys. So shout out to him. He gave me the suggestion to do this video. So shout out to Hold the Ball, the bro Hold the Ball there. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Where do you reckon RTS's best position is? Do you play him on the wing, or would you play him back in the centres? Would you drop a likes of a Pompey or a Berry and put RTS back in the centres, or would you drop a Montoya and put RTS on the wing? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. It's a tough selection to make. And of course, you can't leave RTS out of the side altogether. You really can't. So, tricky, really tricky, guys. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments. What way would you go with the RTS dilemma? Where would you play him? Would you play him on the wing? Would you play him in the centres? Or would you leave him out of the 17 altogether? That's what I want to know. What would you guys do? But make sure you like this video. Click that thumbs up button on this video if you haven't done so already. Also, click the bell so you are notified when I upload any new content on the channel next to when I go live, to make sure you stay notified with all the content. And don't forget, subscribe. Make sure you're subscribing to the YouTube channel as well. Click that subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and you are a new viewer. It's much appreciated. Shows your support for the content. It's absolutely free as well. And trying to get to 2,800 subscribers. So let's try and get there real soon. And 3K by the end of the year. But thanks guys for watching. We'll see you guys all again in the next one.